Enormous intensity, and this, perhaps the most golden moment of them all, missed by El Kaabi.
All he had to do, you see it? The moment he opened the foot, he put it out. He just had to keep it closed. But then the pass was well struck.
Ayoub El Kaabi. Goal. El Kaabi, chance now. El Kaabi closed down, still alive. Back post and swept wide.
On the right moment. Yeah, the first touch was good. Oh, that was really close. But great defending, putting the body in between the man and the goal.
And then second chance.
Totally miskicked. Totally missing.
El Kaabi knows that he's missed a couple of glorious chances.
The quality of the game. Don't you think the infrastructure has something to do with it?
It's been outstanding. That ball just ahead of Diouf. Off the side of the boot, and that might work out kindly for Senegal. It nearly does. Mazraoui with the ball cleared away. Picked up by Mendy. Mazraoui, though, with a grand interception. Gets the pass away. Ezalzouli. El Kaabi. Back to Ezalzouli. He's got pace, but he's got Mazraoui on the overlap as well. Space for El Khanous. Brahim Diaz in behind him. Looks for Hakimi, and that's delightful. Morocco, flamboyant, fast.
Beautiful counter-attack from the Moroccans. Each run was ahead, the man with the ball, and that made it possible for it to be fluid. Look at this. Every run is in front of the man with the ball.
The unmistakable Rabat roar. We're just about 20 minutes down in the second half. No goals as yet, but Morocco believe, the fans believe. They stand up for the corner. Hakimi wants to take it. Aguerd waits.
This final is on now. No more waiting, everybody. Both teams are not trying to win it.
Back post and nodded over by Diouf. Out for the corner it goes again. Diouf stays down. Oh, and this looks to be a nasty injury. Yeah. A clash of heads. Medical attention is racing onto the park. El Khanous.
Oh, this is direct head-to-head. Ooh.
Nearly
direct head-to-head. Oh. Really struck it. Oh, and the one taking it from behind, normally, this is the one that is hurt the most.
Well, the likes of Soufiane Amrabat and Romain Saïss, among those watching the replays, are anguished by what they've seen. It's a clash of heads, and again, nothing malicious. This is part of play. This is what can sometimes happen.
No, not malicious at all. He was going for the ball.
Clearly.
Clearly, and there was no way he could see him. No, not at all.
Two players simply going for the same ball.
Yeah.
Diouf with a clearance under pressure. El Khanous showing his courage in trying to reach that ball first. And this also sums up the physical intensity of this game.
We need both of them to stay on. This game does not need... If we're going to have changes, let it be changes that are of intent, of tactical changes by the managers, not of this. Oh, you can see here, no, this is... Wow. Oh.
El Khanous.
Believe me.
Scrambling moments. Big bump in midfield. Referee says play on. Nayef Aguerd and Nicholas Jackson coming together. Here's El Khanous, can't keep it in play. 15 minutes to the 90. Senegal look like they want to make the changes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they'll be taking off Jackson.
I was with you. I was thinking Jackson too.
Yeah.
In your head, you get a sense. Jackson now with the touch, brings it out towards Mane. Hakimi and Mane come together, ball out of play. Senegal throw. Sadio Mane. Free kick to Morocco, called by the assistant referee on the near side, Gila. His referee trusts him. And puffs on the whistle to signal free kick to Morocco. El Kaabi back on his feet straight away. Not to the far side, Mazraoui, little flick on, decent looking ball in towards Zuli. Back with Mazraoui. Happy to maintain possession here, Morocco. Massina and Aguerd side by side, passing the ball between one another, under pressure now from Mane and Jackson. Massina. It'll be a free kick to Morocco though. There's Mendy, he played his part. He had a grand old role today, did the man he is off. Tergelin of Rotterdam club Feyenoord in the Netherlands makes his way on, earning his 11th cap. Fine midfielder. Play to get back underway from the corner, and again there's a little niggle between Massina and Pape Gueye. Hakimi prepares to feed. Back post, there to be struck, straight at Mendy, no harm done. Edouard Mendy bringing this under control.
Yeah, directly at the... Not a bad idea to hit it direct. That could get the element of surprise. But with the necessary coming in, you can be rest assured that the Moroccans now are going to try to use the finishing touch of pullouts. Crosses, they're going to put in so much crosses in now.
Well, that's what you want. You want that aerial presence. Some of those grand-headed goals of his over the years against top teams like Spain and Portugal, and even at the World Cup.
Yeah, it was his header that took out Belgium. So
delivery here in towards Jackson. Under pressure is Hakimi a little. Out for the corner it goes, or throw it goes, right near the corner flag.
No, that looks more like a throw-in.
Yep. Call is a Moroccan throw. Sadio Mane.
I think the delay by the linesman to decide where is creating a lot of uncertainties.
I think he got it spot on though, the assistant on the near side.
He did, but the delay, that's what's causing the uncertainty.
Bono brings it under control. That man, El Ainoui, tonight is the poster boy for resilience that Morocco have showed. Free kick to Senegal, but it needs to be taken from where the infringement occurred. When do the players start thinking about the possibility of extra time?
Well, believe me, there's so much to do, you don't think of it. Normally, you don't really think about it. You kind of like, especially in the final, it falls on you.
Morocco haven't lost a competitive match at home since 2009. And to put that into perspective, the likes of Rigobert Song was still away by Hakimi, who goes down under a push from Mane, and free kick goes Morocco's way. Sprawled on the turf is Hakimi,
Smart,
but he won't mind.
Smart play. Not a bad cross anyway.
Just going to say, I mean, when he was at the time the youngest, but he's played in a few finals, but he's been involved in a few finals without necessarily getting on the park as well. He was an unused sub in the UEFA Champions League final against Inter as PSG won. He was in the Coupe de France final a week earlier as well. As they won, he didn't play. But he was the youngest player to ever win the Super Cup when he came on against Tottenham Hotspur in August last year. I think he bettered Ryan Giggs' mark But what I'm saying, Sunday Elise, is that he's 17. He's already won Liga, Coupe de France, FIFA Intercontinental Cup, UEFA Champions League, and the UEFA Super Cup.
And it's just at the beginning.
He's not yet 18.
It's not 18 yet, but that's what you get when you play for top sides like Paris Saint-Germain in France.
Here's Brahim Diaz, top player as well. Quality all round, leading scorer in the tournament, looks to provide. Is worked away by Sarr and nicely towards Mbaye, who flicks on, but pass incomplete. Tarkhalin now under pressure from Jackson. Mane comes striding through, gets past Delannoy, sees the space, opening up, and Mbaye is calling for the ball to come his way. Closed down by Mazraoui. A loose ball, pounced, hit first time, but dragged wide of target. Fails to hit the target.
Well, the pass to open play by Mane was really important here. That was decisive. Oh, he was already falling backwards when he struck the ball. So.
Well, this is one of those matches that Saiss still sits. Came into this tournament with a bit of an injury. He's struggled with that injury in the opening game.
That should be expected. It's been a full month, a whole month.
Jackson overruns this slightly, pulls it back, Mbaye with a chance here for Senegal. Mbaye! Bono with arguably his best. Well, his mother might come from Moroccan stock, but he is not in any way sentimental, it seems. Proudly representing Senegal and just inches away from giving Senegal a late lead in this game. Look at this. Back live, Morocco for a chance as Al-Zouli, tight angle, hits it wide. Under very, very solid pressure.
Both teams trying to win this now. They don't want to go to the extra time, and they want to try to knock it in, to nudge it. Not too far out if you look at it once again, especially this one. Oh, this is great goalkeeping by Bono here.
Yassine Bono hasn't had many saves to make, but those he has made have been stellar. 2 tonight. That full stretch.
Full stretch. Oh,
right boot to deny Iliman Ndiaye in the first half, and then this one to deny Ibrahim, keeping Morocco in this final. 8 minutes of additional time as we hit the 90-minute mark in the stadium. Still, the Rabat crowd is roused. Senegal pile forward. Timely touch from El Yamik. Steers the ball away from danger. 2 players were waiting behind him, Jackson and Mane.
If he didn't touch that ball, I think it was going to be a goal.
Against Nigeria, Senegal needed 90 to beat Egypt. Delivery, would work, and it's in! Senegal! Sek with the header, and it was eventually deflected in by, I think, Ismaila Sarr.
I think there was a push.
That is going to be called back and not allowed.
As is to be expected.
Abdoulaye Sek with the foul. Well, he was part of the side that won in 2021. There are 10 members of that squad here, but to win a continental crown 50 years on from his country's last. Oh, can you imagine the birthday celebrations? That would be one of the great stories. Mendy steering it away. I mean, he's another whose story is one of tremendous resilience. He was standing in unemployment lines a dozen years ago when he was released by lower-tier French club, and now finds himself as one of the very best, not only in the continent but in the world. Necessarily flirting with that offside line, but Salahadin looking for the dangerous striker, now Turkish-based.
It's difficult to see from that angle if it was an offside or not.
He's certainly right on the line. The assistant referee has been accurate throughout this tournament, though. Calls it as a corner. Final minutes here. Opportunity to feed, back post, steered away by Diouf. Off the ball, but does the referee believe that this was a foul? I am finding it very difficult to argue against that being considered anything but.
Me neither, because it looks like there's a tug just behind the neck, over the shoulder.
Well, a man who could do no wrong in the semi-final, El Hadji Malik Diouf, might just have given Morocco an opportunity to claim it late on here. Referee still at the monitor. Behind him is all sorts of chaos and drama. Two technical teams coming together as he looks at the replay again and again. This is also not how you want to see tournament's leading scorer with 5 up against Edouard Mendy, the focused man from Real Madrid, up against Al Ahly goalkeeper Edouard Mendy, a Champions League winner in Europe and in Asia, and a winner of Afcon in 2021 edition. Edouard Mendy is just signalling something to the referee, and Sadio Mane has come over to have a discussion. Seems to be something going on. Brahim Diaz remains focused as ever. Mendy backtracks. Brahim Diaz replaces the ball. And now, perhaps, the final to get underway again. Brahim Diaz to give Morocco the lead. Chips up Panenka down the middle, and humiliatingly, Mendy saves it. Stays on his line, the opportunity gone, and maybe now we are going to go to extra time. Robert roars and erupts, but for a very different reason than the one they considered they might.
Now this is how do you explain this? At such a moment, this is not a time to try to play Panenka.
He looks crestfallen. Brahim Diaz, who's proven nothing but heroic throughout this tournament and throughout qualifying.
Well, at the moment of crisis, at the dawning hour, Brahim Diaz tried a Panenka. It didn't fool anyone. We're going to extra time. The ball don't lie. And when a foul is not a foul, the shooter would have missed the free throws. Well, you'll have your opinion on that penalty kick, but Brahim Diaz tried a Panenka to win the game, failed, and we're going to extra time.
And it remains goalless in this final. Morocco, having been awarded a penalty, but failing to convert as Al-Zouli's down. Referee eventually signals free kick. Lofted ball over the top that Mendy should deal with, allows it to bounce, brings it under control without much fuss. Edouard Mendy. Well, he won Afcon in 2021 with Senegal, where he was standout. He won the UEFA Champions League with Chelsea. He won the Asian Champions League with Al Ahly, claiming their first ever continental crown just last year, where in fact he beat Yassin Bonu and his Al Hilal side in the semi-finals.
Well, Mendy is one of the best goalkeepers ever to come out of Africa. But then again, more football for us.
Look at the positives, Sunday Olise.
That's what I'm trying to do, bro. more football for us, and hopefully now we'll get a winner that nobody will have to, a disputed champion. Undisputed champion, sorry.
Well, how wonderful will that be? The referee's whistle sounds again. Free kick to Senegal. Just running through Abdoulaye Seck, the birthday boy, Salahuddin. There's a danger man twice. Sheriff Ndiaye has managed to score off the bench in this tournament in 3-0 wins over Botswana and Benin. Looking to make it 3 off the bench for Senegal this tournament. Niakhaté, back to Sarr.
Now, talking about football, I've been really impressed with Sarr. The way he's been able to manage this game today, it's unbelievable.
Offside flag raised against Ndiaye, returning from an offside position. Well, Morocco still believe that they can claim this title, but it's a little more muted now in the Complexe Sportif Prince Moulay Abdellah. That missed penalty has changed the complexion of this tie. Brahim Diaz needs to lift himself, as he's so often done. There's still time, there's still opportunity. Bai wins it back from Targhalin. El-Ainoui out wide. Hakimi, the captain, has it now.
Well, like we said on the onset, it's all about psychology. How strong you are mentally. This is it now.
And here's a man who's got all the mental strength in the world. Maybe lost a yard or two of pace, Sadio Mane, but he inspires an attack. Senegal thrust forward. Pape Gueye! Sensational! Stellar! Supreme Senegal! Maybe in extra time they've reduced the moment. And it's Pape Gueye with his 3rd of the tournament. Senegal score their first ever goal in an Africa Cup of Nations final. And it is utterly outstanding. Mane-inspired build-up. Pape Gueye finishes with aplomb, and Senegal lead as the Lions of Teranga roar loudest in Rabat.
What a strike. Look at this. The steal by Sadio Mane. This is a total complete counter-attack. And the way he strikes it, he was even falling out of balance when he struck the ball. Was still able to keep the balance. Still able to keep the balance, to keep the ball low, which is difficult to do in that position.
That is the first goal that Morocco have conceded from open play since March last year against Niger. They are now in danger of losing the title on home soil to a Senegal side that claimed the Chan title against North African opponents on home soil just a couple of years ago. Cho was coach of that Senegal side then, and he's looking to Senegal to a 2nd title here. No wasting time here from Walid Regragui. He's going the way of Ilyas Akhomash, a very talented attacker, and indeed Hamza Igamin. And that will need to wait. Mendy gets play back underway. Well, the emotional roller coaster that has been this final is not yet done. Morocco look to fight back. They trail for the first time in this tournament. Niakhaté, back to Mendy. Targhalin, El-Ainoui. Here's El Yamik.
Well, they have no choice now. The Moroccans now have to go all.
Chance, maybe Brahim Diaz! Straight at Mendy, plucks it out of the air brilliantly. And another opportunity, and once again denied by Senegal's number 16.
Well played. The way was able, nimble-footed enough to eliminate the opponent, but they couldn't keep it low and away from the goalkeeper.
There are thousands of flags in this venue, but I can tell you, they're all we're seeing outside the field of play are the Senegalese flags waving. They have stunned this crowd. Brahim Diaz.
That's it, and it's kind of like The shot was not hard enough.
The tournament's leading scorer makes way. It's not been his night. Ahomash makes his way on. The other change is going to see Mazraoui make way for Igamin. Igamin, a forward. Mazraoui, a defender. Ahomash, a forward as well. Usually a winger. Makes his way on for Brahim Diaz. Forward by again, under pressure from Jai. Eliamik with the recovery as Bai was making a telling run. Garnake can't get there as Azazuli flicked it in, and Ismail Assar looks to hoof it to the far side where Hakimi will bring it under control.
Well, should this end like this? Sadio.
Another opportunity here potentially for Senegal, who turn it over. Sadio Mane. Cut back is over the head of Bunu, but no harm done. Garnagay applying a little pressure here, but Salahuddin turns around and flicks it forward, and Bai can't control. Maybe an escape in transition for Morocco. Nargalin wanted it. Ahomash not seeing that play. Azazuli was open as well. Opted to go back. Now Targalin has it.
Mentally, the Moroccans are struggling now. They really have to get their act together.
Hakimi. Ahomash. Diouf for the interception. Papke with the clearance. Morocco come back. Elenoe. Salahuddin. Swept to safety eventually. Took a while, but Diouf played the ball out of play. There's still 20 minutes of extra time remaining. There's plenty of football in which to decide the outcome of this fixture. Down by Azazuli and Mendy. Immediately reacts. Contact from Nesiri. Tried to run through.
Oh, I don't really see any touch. No, for me, there's nothing there.
Some contact, but again, nothing untoward.
Yeah.
Mendy, though, happy to smother the ball.
If there was any, it was without malice.
It's not ideal. Here's a look back at the moment of magic that may very well prove momentous.
You can see he got a jolt from behind, but that notwithstanding, he kept his balance. Now look at it now. It's difficult to score when you're falling like this, but he was still able to keep his balance enough to keep the ball low. Well struck. Papagay has been an exceptional player in this tournament.
Well, Papke was there when they needed him most, when they were down against Sudan.
Exactly.
They might have felt down after having a goal disallowed and then having a penalty awarded to their opponents that man missed, Brahim Diaz, and he knows it. He will bear that responsibility, but that doesn't mean he is not world class. He's proved that again and again.
Far from it, far from it.
It's just part of a story. One of my old coaches used to say, you win or you learn. And this is not the kind of lesson you want, though. There's still an opportunity to get this match decided. Hamza Igamin remains off the pitch, by the way. So Morocco are playing with 10 players for the time being.
And that's why they are holding on to the ball, because they don't want to go into defensive mode with one man less.
Tarhalin into Ezalzouli. Here's Salahuddin. Ezalzouli sprinting away from Sek. Looks for a delivery. It's decent, and the header is just wide. Agonisingly so for En-Nesyri. He's done it so many times before.
Everything here was well done, except for the finishing. The cross. Just unlucky there. Yeah, he took it early. He was unlucky.
Here's Zigamen. Being helped to his feet. We're coming up towards half-time and extra time. El Ainoui sprinting away from Ghana Gay. Referee said nothing wrong. Ismail Assar.
Great recovery by Ghana Gay there.
Mbaye gets away from two. Mbaye still going. Mbaye for Senegal, for glory. For a moment, I think everybody believed, but Hakimi denies him. Jai puts in the successful tackle. Morocco with the throw. Salahuddin. 1 minute of additional time as we hit 105.
If the Moroccans want to win this, they have to do more. They have to do more.
El Yamik over the top. And Mendy brings this under control.
They're going to have to do more. They're going to have to be more aggressive. They're going to have to take more risks now.
Not the chance a moment ago. Hakimi coming across from the right-back position to block Mbaye's effort after he had got away from two Moroccan defenders. The rain heavier now. The Moroccan hearts heavier now as time ticks. Senegal, Diouf is off and Ismail Jacobs is on. And Ismail Jacobs, I mean, the quality in depth of both these squads has been outstanding.
Unbelievable. That's what you get when your youth system is well made out.
Ismail Jacobs is no slouch. He's now at Galatasaray, but he came through the German youth system, so he's very technical. Former German international at youth level. Here's Hakimi. Around the outside, Akhamash getting away from Niakate for a moment, but he recovers well and then miscued. Out for the corner, says the assistant referee. And the Senegalese players quite literally fall over in disbelief.
This is becoming a little bit... They can't contest every decision now by the referee now. They have to concentrate on their own game instead of criticizing every referee's decision.
From the corner, flicked away, still alive. The shot is deflected away, I think, is it? No. Goal kick it'll be.
That was shot more out of desperation. Yeah. It was almost impossible to put strength behind that ball.
Jawad El Yamik, who nearly scored against France at the World Cup a couple of years ago, a few years ago, 2022. When he hit the woodwork in the semi-final, in the eventual 2-0 loss. El Kabi watching on. Morocco not quite crestfallen yet. Suddenly there's a surge from the crowd. Calls of encouragement. Support looking to stir this Moroccan side to a comeback. El Yamik, Hakimi, space opening up here, Akhamash, but Ghana Gay read it perfectly. And the veteran midfielder puts in the critical touch. It might be out for the corner, but importantly denied Morocco the chance to feed into that danger area. From the corner though, Akhamash stands ready to take. Delivery, header, and woodworking away, still alive though. Scrambled to safety, pinball now, El Ainoui straight into his teammate, another chance and again deflected away, and Mbaye threatens to go on the transition ball. The counter is on. Aker and El Ainoui combined to cut it out, and that'll be a free kick to Morocco. But did Mendy get a touch on that before it hit the crossbar?
It looks like it.
We'll see
when we
have a break in play that allows us to review the moment. Advantage played by the referee. Hakimi down, Ahmash feeds, and Mendy comes out, commanding his area.
Oh, it looks like he got a hand.
Is it straight on?
Looks like he got a. No, it was straight on.
No,
Straight on.
In the city. Jacobs away. There's Elenoy. Down he goes under the challenge of Papke.
This game is not over.
Maybe. Hakimi. Niakhaté getting away. Free kick Morocco in a danger area. Senegal a little on the back foot now, but importantly they have the lead.
That's understandable. You don't go full blazing attack when you're one goal up to just a few minutes to the end of the game.
Senegal, though, in this squad have 10 members of the victorious Afcon 2021 squad. Mendy among them, looking to become a multiple champion here tonight. Koulibaly in the stands with Diarra suspended. Habib Diallo, Gana Gueye, Papke, Pape Matar Sarr, Ismaila Sarr among those. Ahmash straight at Mendy.
That was a direct ball at goalkeeper.
A lot of set pieces seem to have been overhit tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the psychological part of the game. This is totally unlike what we've seen the whole tournament from Morocco.
And this is unlike what we've seen from the fans as well. Some have vacated their seats now. Delivery through, great chance! And Bunu saves, and then swept wide by a man who scored twice off the bench already in this tournament. Bunu with a fantastic save, and then Diaye, as the ball spilled free, couldn't put it home.
This is unbelievable world-class goalkeeping. Twice to deter the man, to deny the opposition from scoring.
Well, if that doesn't rouse you as the outfielders in front of the goalkeeper, I don't know what will. Papke takes the hit, free kick Senegal. Morocco in the city, takes it deep. Elenoy wanted it, it's come the way of Targhelin. Elenoy has it now. Can strike them fearsomely from range, but still doesn't have an international goal for Morocco. How timely one would be right now. Ezalzouli. Back to Targhelin. Away. To somehow create that moment that will live long in the Senegalese memory if it proves to be the decisive one in this final. Again, powerfully struck. Bunu again makes a save. Out for the corner.
And once again, Bunu is there. What would they do without this man?
And once again, is Gueye unleashing with tremendous venom.
Fortunately for Bunu also, this was central this time. Very impressive player, probably.
Mane inside the area, deflected out for the corner again.
This man is at 33 years old, is still pulling the strings, leading the team mentally, verbally, and most importantly, by what he's doing.
He will play in the next World Cup. 6 odd months away now. Actually closer to 5. June it starts.
Yep.
Jacobs delivers deep. Aguerd not under pressure, but the thrashing effort from Gana Gueye is pulled just wide of Bunu's upright.
Well struck.
Bono will not keep a clean sheet tonight despite some massive heroics. Referee looks at his assistant referee who signals throw-in. Senegal felt they were away and that the ball had stayed in play. Pulled back, Eliamik. Bono, a long way out of his 18-yard area. Targhalin on the halfway line.
Well, the Moroccans have been... This is not the best we've seen of Moroccans in this tournament so far.
Maybe a chance to get away. Papke, he's pulled off the ball. That should be a free kick, I thought. Play on. A little stab through from Jacobs. Bono will get there. There's Ozuli. Stabbed away by Sek. We're into the 120th minute now. Senegal have mere minutes to wait, maybe some additional time to come. Delivery in, snatched by Mendy, and he'll take his time. And maybe with that time, let's just take a look at this moment.
Well, there was really not much danger in that.
Free kick Morocco, Diaye protests. Seconds to go till the 120. Maybe some added time to come. Morocco try to rush this now. Yassine Bono sprints up to take this free kick, sends it a long way up. In Nesri wanted it, Ismail Assar gets there. The referee is happy to signal free kick to Senegal. They will take their time on this unforgettable night in Rabat. We hit 120 minutes and 3 minutes of additional time will be played.
You kind of get a feeling that this is a missed opportunity by Morocco here to this moment. From the beginning of the game, we felt there was something missing from what they had shown us in the past.
Edouard Mendy over this, you were saying?
Yeah, but the Senegalese, from the first minute, you saw intent from them, that they really wanted to take their chances. They believed in that they could do it.
Jai, Sherif Jai. Throw in Senegal, far side. They're down near the corner flag. 2 minutes of additional time remain in this final. And it's a night where one of these sides will wear a crown. They will be kings of Africa. Senegal looking for a second crown, so too Morocco. But Senegal in the ascendancy, in the final third and in the lead. They're right where they want to be.
And there's nothing better than this. 2 minutes to go, you're leading by 1-0, and then you're in the final third of your position.
Nothing better? How about the final whistle?
Oh, ooh, you got me there.
50-50.
You got me there. Okay. No, it's not even 50-50. That's 100-0.
Throw it again. Mane feels it. Senegal believe it. It was meant to be madness in Morocco, but it's going to be fury in Rabat.
Yeah.
Senegal have done what only a handful believed they could do, and that is storm the fortress. They have been unflinching, unafraid, utterly uncompromising. Well, and they are moments away from legacy, not just glory.
Like I said earlier at the beginning of this this final, very few hosts have won this title. In fact, nobody has won it since 2006 except for Côte d'Ivoire.
And that was just a fairy tale story in itself. Nobody could have scripted
Not at all. Not even the
Nobody, not even Cote d'Ivoire's most fervent believers. Final moments now, surely. The battle continues. Morocco will have one final chance to take the free kick. Bounou wants to take it, steal a few yards as well. The final whistle, and Senegal seal the sensational success. Sadio Mane becomes only the third Amuleto. Senegal succeed again, sensationally. Pedigree has prevailed over passion in Rabat.
Well, the Moroccans had the opportunity to win this game, and they played with it. That's where I see it. So, and the Senegalese, really, this was not a victory stolen. They really played well, and they deserved to win it.
Heartbreak for Hakimi. The agony and the ecstasy at its very sharpest here in Morocco. For Senegal, it is ecstasy. It is absolute anguish for Morocco. Players fall to the ground. But the Senegalese stars look to the heavens where the rain falls heavily, where they thank more than just their lucky stars. It's been a steady, steely, stirring campaign, and it's led them to another glorious title. 2 in 3. Hakimi stands as an ambassador for Moroccan football. But this has been a standout display from Senegal. They've won 6 of their 7 matches. They've won their 2nd title. And Mendy is among those who stands as a hero tonight as well. Nayef Aguerd is being consoled by his teammates and by his opponents. Final score in Rabat. Senegal have beaten Morocco to become champions for a 2nd time. Pape Gué's goal in extra time deciding it.